I've cut off everything. No more tea, no more creamer, no more sweetener, no more Crystal Light, none of that extra shit. It's basically detox season over here. Oh, I did this on Tuesday. It's Thursday, 4:30 in the morning on May 30th, 2024. I'm at home in the desert, and I just had breakfast because I woke up at 2 again today. I didn't yesterday, and yesterday was weird, by the way. 2 days ago, okay, first things first. I weighed this morning, and I'm 97.4. I drank 2 liters of hot water with 2 tablespoons of salted butter, and I pooped just like diarrhea type, which I'll take my poops however I can get. Well, not really. Unfortunately, I don't feel like I've emptied. I don't like that feeling. I'm longing for the feeling of emptiness when my stomach feels like I can take it all the way back. I measured my waistline, still 36, but I feel swollen. I don't know. Yesterday was a weird day. Today's day 2.5 of just eating ground beef and butter and beef fat. So 3 days ago, I went grocery shopping. I had chicken in the morning with butter, and when I came, I think I had chicken for breakfast and lunch. I don't know, but I had chicken, drumsticks with butter, and then I went grocery shopping, walked for 3,500 steps, and I came back home and I had half a pound of ground beef and some butter, salted butter. So I enjoyed that, and I had it later than I normally have my dinner. My calorie intake was about 2,400, maybe 2,200 all together. The following day, my weight went down to 96.9. So that was exciting because it had been a while since I had lost weight. I started, thinking it's about to be lit because I've cut off everything. No more tea, no more creamer, no more sweetener, no more Crystal Light, none of that extra shit. It's basically detox season over here. So I was looking forward to just dropping weight like it's hot. Yesterday I had half a pound of ground beef. I had 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter with my tea with my hot water in the morning. I pooped, which was great because I had been so constipated prior to days before and using suppository every day. So that was nice. I was like, I missed this. And I had so much fat because I just wanted to, I was hoping to even have diarrhea during the day. I am home, so I was like, let's just poop everything out. I just want to empty my gut, man. So I had, I made tallow and I made lard. I feel like those things should use one name, but whatever. So I made fat from the pig fat and from the cow fat. I didn't touch the pig, anything. I put that away. But I had some, but I'm more gassy than I'd like to be on this thing. So hopefully that's going to go away. A lot of burping. So I had half a pound of ground beef, and then maybe an hour, not long after that, I had another half a pound. I had cooked 1 pound, hoping to eat just that all of yesterday in fat. So I had another one, okay, not long after. And later on, not that much later, maybe around 11, before noon for sure. The first one I had around, I can't remember now, probably 5. So, or 6, who knows. So the third half a pound of ground beef I had before noon, around 11. So now I'm like, ooh, I hope this is the window that I'm going to be feeding in, and that I'm not going to be eating again. And there's that fear also of, I hope I'm not overeating to the point of feeling that had been bugging me recently of food being stuck in my throat. I didn't have that, thank God. I wonder why. Anyway, so I didn't have that. And later on in the day, I was putting things away, the fat that had cooled down-ish, because it's hotter than shit here right now, about 100 degrees. Not this moment, but like nowadays. So I took, I had a couple of fat cracklings or whatever from the cow that I was making tallow out of, just a few. And that was the day. My stomach, I felt so, I didn't feel tired. I felt like, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard for me to explain being tired and being hungry. I felt like I needed to sleep all day. I went to bed the night before, later than I normally do, maybe between 9 and 10. So that's late for me, because usually around that time I'm waking up. My sleeping pattern's fucked, especially since starting this carnivore thing, to be honest. So I went to bed and I stayed in bed all day yesterday. I did some packaging and shipping, and I was like, let me just sleep this off. That's how you feel. It reminds me, before I was diagnosed with hypothyroid, I would just feel like I just want to, I can't wait to enjoy sleeping. Just looking forward to just sleeping. Oh, yes. You don't want to feel like that during the day for 2 days in a row. That's not how I felt, but in thyroid, I felt like that for 2 days in a row. And then we'd have 1 day or 2 days of being fine, and then 2 days in a row of just like, oh, yes, sleeping. That can lead to depression, by the way. You're stuck in a dark room for weeks on end. No. You want to have like purpose. You want to wake up to do something. You want to feel like you've achieved something. You want to go outside. You want to go back inside. You want to, get some steps in and all of that. So I stayed in bed yesterday, and I just wanted to like rest it off so I can get up. And then also yesterday I took a fraction of my hypothyroid pill, because 2 days ago I struggled to get a hold of them. And I'm thinking, right now, this is where I am at, because I've always felt like, do I really have thyroid, or are they lying? I mean, I probably do, because I had the symptoms and they got better when they gave me medication, but they didn't get that much better, and I'm still fat. So I'm like, maybe they didn't even get better. You see all that burping? Like, why am I burping so much? So I'm looking at the bright side and hoping that the bright side is that they just kept me on medication because it keeps money in their pockets and they don't give a fuck. So I'm hoping that the bright side to all of this is that I'm going to be clear of this medication. And I'm trying to think positive around it. I don't want any thyroid storm, whatever. I found a few people online who said they stopped and it worked, and they stopped cold turkey medication. I'm trying not to do it cold turkey, so I'm cutting. I have maybe 10 days worth of pills left. So I'm fractioning them. And I'm just, they're tiny as it is, very small, thyroid. So I'm cutting it and eating like a third of it per day just to wean myself off of it. So, and it's hard. I wish I didn't have to deal with that now because I really want to focus on this diet. But now I have this new thing that's coming along with it. And it's my second month on this fucking diet and I have not lost a pound. It sucks. So, I stayed in bed. I did do the dish. Like whenever I would come up for air, put it that way. Come up, package it, something to ship, package another one, come up, do the dishes, come up, just trying to get stuff done so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like, wow, yesterday was fuck. You know what I mean? And it did feel better coming here in the kitchen this morning and seeing that the dishes were clean and I made all that lard and tallow yesterday and washed those dishes too. It didn't feel shitty. Did I have a headache yesterday? I had the headache too, right? That was like a dull thing that was there. I don't really remember having it yesterday. No, I did. I had headache. Just as you're eating or finishing to eat, it feels like something that you're eating is making you have a headache right away. That's how it feels. And you're very aware of your head. So it's dull today. But yesterday it was like there and I was like, fuck it. So I took 2 days ago I had taken a sleeping pill that has pain pill and I had taken magnesium in case I needed electrolytes. I don't believe in any of this stuff, but I was just doing it. I've been adding more salt to my meals because I was told, add salt. I'm not a salt person. So now I just read a lot of things that said cut out salt. I'm like, okay, that's going to be interesting. I don't have a lot of salt in my beef this morning, the ground beef that I had, half a pound. I've already had 2 tablespoons of butter. And the headache now that I'm doing this talking doesn't feel as bad, but I started recording as soon as I finished eating. There was a lot of fat. It makes me feel like, is this the fat? Is this too much fat for my body to process? That is another thing that is recommended on the forums, is because it's a trial and error type diet. There's no menu plan. So you have to see how it feels for you. So now I'm in a phase where I've cut out all the trimmings and I'm just dealing with beef and fat and butter. And probably there's a part of me that wants to cut out butter. It's kind of addictive too, but I can do it. And also, they're recommending that, you do less fat and see how you're doing on the scale. You do more fat and see how you're doing. Your protein to fat ratio. I almost had a heart palpitation now, but my body didn't want to. It's the kind of thing that would make me have a heart palpitation, but I didn't have it. I've been having those too. So I don't know if it's the electrolytes or whatever. I'm not prone to heart palpitations due to PTSD and anxiety and all those dark life stuff. But I've been getting them more now, which, whatever. So I need to monitor that too. Anyway, so if you think I know what I was saying. So yeah, there's a part of me that kind of wants to stop eating butter. And I can stop eating anything. I can stop anything and start anything. Like, I'm good at that and I'm used to it. That's the story of my life. I'm always starting something or stopping something. We'll see about butter, but I don't hate like the poop sesh in the morning. And I'm not going to eat lean meat just this moment. This is not the period for that. I'm going to continue eating how I'm eating now for at least a week. And hopefully get my guts emptied, because 2 days in a row of having diarrhea, hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully at some point everything comes out, because this diet is not known for making you poop daily. So I hope that the fact that I'm pooping daily, even if it's not everything, is good enough. So I'm going to continue with a lot of fat just so I can get the poops out and feel flat. And if the weight's not coming down, hopefully the waistline is going to go down. I'll take something, anything. How do I feel overall? I'm not depressed, so that's good. I don't know when, let me see when my PMS, because it's always around the corner. Always. 22, Johnny's birthday. 19, Tatiana's birthday. I have a lot of fucking birthdays. I think that's... Okay. May 15th were my periods. There you go. I'm almost relieved at seeing this. May 15th were my periods. Time flies, dude. Today is May 30th, which means we're in the thick of it. Okay. That is fine. Overall, I feel good. I feel hopeful, that is the story of my life. Maybe I never suffer from depression because I just am so hopeful all the time. I'm always embarking on a new thing, and I always feel like it's going to work. You just need to, maybe you need this, maybe you need that. It's going to work. I always feel that way. I have stopped taking big, complex supplements and cod liver oil, which was recommended by someone before. Those are not the things that were recommended by my doctor back in the day. So I'm just taking calcium, magnesium. So it's calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin C, which wasn't recommended by a doctor or anything, but I read that it's good with iron to help the body process it. Multivitamin. That's basically all I'm taking. Oh, and B12. So that's what I have been taking as far as supplements. I'm not a big fan of taking anything, by the way, so we'll see how we shall go as far as all of that's concerned. I did do a little bit of my closet as well yesterday. It wasn't completely a day of bumming out. And then all of a sudden I had so much energy in the evening. I was like, don't you dare. We're not doing that where we have all this energy in the evening, because I'm not going to be that girl. Oh man, do you know how much I wish I could just make a big thing of tea now? It's so comforting. Oh shit. No, I was going to say, am I having tea withdrawals? It could be, but the headaches started before stopping tea. Oh my God, the heart palpitations are there just a little bit. So yeah, my stomach was really bloated yesterday. Not super duper, but like not fun. And I'd like to have a nice normal day today where I go to work and have a full day of work and whatever. So I'm starting right this second because I only have one dish. I have lamb. I'm thinking of cooking it. Not to cook it, to eat it, but so that it doesn't get ruined by sitting in the fridge. I have a lot of stuff in the fridges that don't have freezers that I just shut, and I hope that I close, and if I keep them closed long enough, they won't. If I keep the fridges closed long enough, Hopefully my meats are going to stay okay. We will see about that. That's it. P.S. None of this is medical advice.